Hey guys, my name is Vlad and I'm your chat marketing expert working with growing e-commerce businesses. Those are Shopify and Amazon sellers looking to scale their business 200% plus in the next couple of months. And today we are talking about an interesting topic, but first of all I would like to make sure that you logged the topic we discussed before that video, which was why it is important to actually have your chat marketing strategy ready before you jump into the chatbot building and stuff. And today I would like to pay attention to a topic that I've mentioned in that video, and it is data extraction from ManyChat. And let's dive into the example. Imagine you already have your Shopify store working, performing pretty well, and you have your awesome ManyChat flows working for you, like abandoned carts and stuff, coupon campaigns. Everything is working perfectly, and you're happy, counting your revenues and contribution margins. But for example, after 2 months of that kind of tremendous growth, you decide to actually use your data to build a custom audience, or for example, you want to use it in your CRM system and do some nice upsales or cross sales, or even you would like to maybe set up a new product launch which is targeted for a certain audience. Now you need your customers' data, and it is stored in ManyChat. And what I frequently see, like a super popular mistake that rookie sellers that are using ManyChat do, they forget to set up a data export, and that is... Sorry, I had to pause for a second, but anyways, we are in this situation where we have a lot of data and we don't know how to actually use it, right? So ManyChat gives you several options how you can actually do that. So let's just switch to our test ManyChat account, and one of the obvious options that you can use is go to your audience and use export piece IDs. So as you can see, we have a CSV with basically special IDs provided by ManyChat, and those are not Facebook IDs. You should be clear about that, but you can use that list of IDs to upload in your ad manager and build the custom audience around it. So it basically works only like that. And also you can use a special action that you have in ManyChat that automatically adds person to your custom audience, which pretty much the same, but we want some more advanced techniques, right? We want to have all of our data. And another thing that we can manually use, we can download that data actually. So if we open a subscriber and we have all that information here, some custom fields and tags probably, and we can download users' data, and it will export a special JSON file for us which has all of that data. But imagine we have like thousands of customers, thousands of subscribers that we have there, and those subscribers, they have like hundreds of tags and custom fields and other parameters that we should consider and that we want to use. What we should do now, right? So ManyChat allows us to actually use Google Sheets for that. And let me just quickly show you how it actually works. So we can use a special action that will push our data into the Google spreadsheet, and we just need to map some major fields that we want to use there, and yeah, it means that we already have the data and we would like to push that to our Google Sheet columns, right? And we set up a broadcast with that action, and we put randomizer block there. Why we need that? It is because in ManyChat, and well, it's not about ManyChat actually, it's about Google Sheets API restrictions that you cannot push more than a certain amount user requests in a short period of time. Those are like 250 requests, but actually I would recommend you to, well, not to go hard on that. So in case you have a lot of data already in ManyChat and you want to export that, so that is one of the main go-to solutions, and we have those smart delays that allows us to just well, usually you would like to have them like a different time frames, like 3, 5, 10 minutes, to make sure that your data is coming, like is flowing in a distributed way in terms of time slots. And that solution, we are supposed to use that solution when we have a lot of data stuck in our ManyChat, and in case we forgot to add a Google Sheet action, for example, right? So usually we just supposed to not to forget to set up a Google Sheets integration and all the actions in the certain flows to make sure all the data is collected and flow into our Google Sheets and maybe somewhere else. Next, we have our external request feature. So ManyChat allows those users who have like more advanced technical knowledge to actually use JSON format for their advantage. And as you can see on that screenshot, you can request, for example, full subscribers data, or you can request certain parameters that you're interested in and pass it to your for example, CRM, a custom CRM system, or if you have an SQL database that you would like to get and accumulate your data to. So you might be using that kind of solution, but just consider the fact that it is just those are like bells and whistles that are for more advanced users. Next one is like the easier version of external request. It's more user friendly, and we talk about Zapier and Integromat stuff that we can use. And also, as you can see, ManyChat has those native integrations with MailChimp, HubSpot, and ConvertKit. So you might want to pass the data to those systems as well, but usually those are a bit of like kind of restricted. But if we talk about Zapier and Integromat, well, it's pretty powerful and it's useful in case you know how to use that. And well, I highly recommend to actually jump into ManyChat documentation like Help Center and study the Zapier stuff they have for you, and it just takes some time to actually get used to those actions. But if you need some more advanced data operations, then you might want to look at this point. Next, I've already covered broadcasting with Google Sheets Action Node, but while I was preparing and that kind of content, we found that ManyChat has this Shopify native integration, which actually allows you to do some real magical stuff. So let's dive into that. And I have my Shopify open here, and as you can see, I'm in my checkout settings, and what we want to do is to scroll down to that part where you enable this check mark for email marketing, pre-select the sign up option. And what it means for the customer is that, you know, there's contact information on checkout, and usually people put the email or phone. We can force people to use email, for example, here. But it actually doesn't matter, because in ManyChat now you can use both email and phones. So you can use text messages for your chat marketing. Just we will talk about that in one of our next videos, so stay tuned. And as you can see, this check mark is active, and when the person completes the checkout and continues to shipping, then all of the data they've filled will be passed to the audience. And as you can see, I have a couple of test contacts created there, and as you can see, there is like an import, and what it basically does, it is connecting our customer through system field with email, for example, and it passes all the Shopify customer data there, and that integration works back and forth. So as soon as we have some data in our ManyChat, we can push that data to Shopify, and it will boil it down, and you can use it inside of your Shopify store to actually do some interesting stuff like upsells or more targeted offers. So I believe you just can consider that as well, and I hope that was helpful. So if you want to have some links for those templates, make sure to comment below under that video, and I will be in touch, and I will definitely share all the information that I have. So make sure to implement that strategy, and make sure to think about how you will operate your data in advance. And have a great day. See you.